Peace and love, family. It's your girl, Sixthegoddis. And keep in mind, I'm a goddess and I'm sensitive about my shift. Hope you are doing well. I'm doing amazing. I feel like I don't found a pot of gold, okay? I don't finally found a black woman who admits the real reason behind her divorce. Okay. Not irreconcilable difference, not we grew apart, not I was tired of cleaning up after him, not we wanted different things, not I wasn't happy. But we finally have a woman that not only is going to tell the truth about why she divorced her husband, but about what was in store for her once she did it. Okay. Because we have a lot of married women today that they think that, oh, I'm not happy with my husband, so I'm just going to divorce him and go out there and marry somebody else. And it don't work like that. Men have gotten smart, honey. Okay. Marriage is a privilege for women. You're not entitled for marriage. Marriage is serious. You're going to spend the rest of your life with someone. And men have gotten smart. They're saying, if a man already bestowed that highest honor upon you and it wasn't good enough for you, men are very realistic in their minds. They'll think, what can I do that he didn't do? So I don't think women understand that unless you have a really good reason for divorcing your husband, which in my opinion, the only okay reasons are physical abuse, or if he brings a child that he conceived outside the marriage. Okay. And that is my opinion. I think you need to stick by what you say. When you say for better, for worse, richer, for poor, sickness and health, I feel like, it's a crazy thing, but you might need to go ahead and actually do that. That's crazy. So I'm not going to talk too much more. I'm just going to play the video because there's a lot to break down here. And I think that a lot of people can learn from this. And I never thought I would see the day. I'm shook. Let me share this for you. You know what? I need to actually go to the post. Here we go.
My husband. Why did I divorce my husband? I divorced my husband because I was making a certain amount of money. I divorced my husband because I thought I didn't need him anymore. I divorced my husband because I had this senior position at work and thought I held the same position at home. I divorced my husband because I thought I was better than him
Let me just pause right there. Now, this is my opinion as well, as being a woman that has worked very closely with women for many, many years, have hundreds and hundreds of women that I have mentored and counseled behind closed doors. And what I will say, I will continue to say this. Is there an exception to this? There is. But I will continue to insist that career women typically make the worst wives. Okay. Career women tend to be very live, laugh, love type of women. And what else I've learned is that when women participate in any system outside of yours, it means she's a system believer. If a woman believes in any system outside of the Black family, she will use that system against you, whether it's the system of her position at work or her education, whether it's a justice system, whether it's the family court system. Where a lot of men go wrong is they marry women who are very much so enthralled in modern day capitalism and the modern day system of things. So keep that in mind. She's like, oh, I have my senior position at work. Those normally make the worst wives. Okay. Now, are there some women who are career women who are good wives? Yeah, for now. Okay. But those live, laugh, love, career, systematic thinking women, the only system is the family system, period.
I had my degree now. I divorced my husband because I thought a successful marriage meant I was here and he was down here. That is not success. That's fucking sickness. I found myself divorced and out there.
Oh my God. Well, there go my monetization, girl. Oh, I didn't know we was dropping F-bombs. Woo, girl. Well, there goes some monetization for this video, but oh well.
We're looking for love in all the wrong places. Fucking this one and that one and that one and that one and this one and that one. And my body count going up and my value going down. I'm just going to call it like a TI.
Well, I never in my life, but I'm about to fly off my chair. Okay. Because this level of accountability from a Black woman, honey, I don't know what to say. Like, I don't even have necessarily anything negative to say about this sister, because you can really tell she's made peace with this. You can tell she's really thought about this. She's taking full accountability for what she did wrong. And she's doing something that I love to see Black women do, which is she's informing other women of the mistake that she made to help them from making that same mistake. This is beautiful. Okay. You see what she's saying. All right. You leave your husband. That's what's out there for you. Some peens, some Netflix and peen. That's what's out there. Good luck.
Is all the while my husband done found somebody else building a relationship and building a life with them. I should have stayed married to my husband. I felt like I was on this dark road with no street lights, pitch dark, and I couldn't find my way and didn't know.
And this is why I do the work that I do, because this is typically what women need. Women typically need a woman in their life, an OG in their life, to tell them when they're being stupid, because women have a very hard time compartmentalizing their emotions. Women have a very hard time thinking long term when it comes to their emotions. Because as I say all the time, for women, the emotions are law to women. Whatever emotion she feels, that's a fact to her. That is law to her. Most women, especially women, young ladies who are starting their life, they need someone to keep steering them in a direction. They need someone to tell them, go here, do this. You're being dumb doing this. You're okay doing that. They need that, and most young girls don't have that. That's why we do this work. That's why we do what we do, honey.
Which way to go. I felt lost. I felt like I was walking barefoot on that dark road with pebbles and hot rocks sticking my foot. I felt hurt. I felt alone, because every time he and that one and this one and that one left my bed, I was alone.
I love she said that, because this is where a lot of Black women cap at. A lot of Black women sit there and say, oh, I got my career. I have my education. I'm happy like this. Child, please listen. When that man pull his pants up, go to your sink and wash his peen off with Irish Spring and go home, y'all do be crying yourself to sleep, okay? I'm so glad that she is coming forward and being honest about it. As people, we're not meant to be alone. So when women be like, I'm happy single, I'm happy by myself, okay? I don't need, girl, you is lying, okay? You say that on the internet, you say that to everybody else. But baby, boy, when it's cold outside and when it's raining outside, baby, you wish you had a man, honey. It's the honesty here for me. This honesty is sending me, baby.
All by myself, and which was supposed to be soft and comfortable for me, my pillow, it was now filled with tears. I should not have left my husband. I am filled with joy. I divorced my husband. Why did I divorce my husband?
Honey, baby, if that wasn't a word, I don't know what was. Okay. We have too many women now where they truly look at men as these like dispensable objects. And since women have objectified marriage instead of keeping it as the sacred union that it is, that's why we have the problems that we have. Women look at their husbands as objects, look at their husbands as tools. Okay. And that's part of the problem. You don't look at them as a human being. You don't take your vows seriously. So many women get divorced and they just think, oh, if I change my mind, they don't negotiate the terms of their divorce. They don't be realistic about what their long-term goal is. Many women are not realistic as far as how they look. Okay. It's a lot of women where you're just not a looker. Okay. No one's really checking for you and you always think you can do better. So many women get caught up in thinking that their finances, that their career puts them in a higher position than what they are. Baby, the only people that care about that are the women at the women's empowerment. I mean, the women's enabling brunch. That's why y'all have women enabling brunches, so y'all can sit around each other and be the only ones to care about your accomplishments and this, that, and the third. When I did my video on Tia Mowry, so many women got so upset, like, oh, she'll find love again. She will. Yeah, a white boy. What do all women do when they hit the wall? Go get a white boy. Okay. That's all you can do. All right. When the wall hits you and when it's not going to happen and what you want ain't going to go down, there goes the wall ready to embrace you, honey. I think that once women de-objectify marriage and de-objectify, like women talk so much how men objectify us. No, we objectify them. Every day on the internet, there's a woman showing off her husband as though he's a prop. Not even speaking to him like he's a real human being, but simply speaking on what he can do for her and bragging on how much she cannot do for him. Okay. This is why it's very important, to be mindful of the friends a woman has, because I guarantee you, if I was to interview that woman, she would have some friends who were sitting there condoning and enabling the idea that she had outgrown her husband and she was too good for her husband. It doesn't work like that. You can have a man who he may sleep with you, he may Netflix with you, he may, use you for company. But when it comes to a man saying, you know what, I want to give up all this pussy cat that's in my lap. Okay, that don't happen very often. There's a certain level of connection, a certain bond a man has to have with you to do that in a healthy way. And if you take that for granted, 9 times out of 10, there's nothing else out there for you. I want more women to be more careful before they get married. If you know deep down inside that he gonna be a better husband to you than you can be a wife to him, don't do it. It's okay to say, I'm not healthy enough. I'm not selfless enough. I'm not in my right mind enough to be someone's wife yet. And it's okay if you got a man who might be a good man to let him go and let him go be with a woman who can be what she needs to be with him, instead of being selfish and trying to conform to societal standards, which says you should be married by a certain time. And marry a good man when you know deep down inside you're not committed to being equally good as him as he is to you. All right, let's normalize that. I would love that. Let's start actually treating men like they're human beings that are opposed to just a prop that we use to, for a certain status. So salute to this sister. I take my hat off to you, sis. We need more sisters like this, being honest, because everyone telling them you'll find love again, live, laugh, love, do what make you happy is not helping nobody. Y'all, please let me know in the comments what you think. Ladies, have you been in a situation? Fellas, have you been with a woman that felt like she was better than you? How did you handle it? What did you do? Salute to that brother for finding new love and moving on. Y'all, please like the video, subscribe to the channel. And now a word from our sponsor. So we are here in Lawrenceville, Georgia, and there is a new salon in town that I've gotten word is Black owned, honey. So we're about to go check it out and see what services you can get done today. So when I went inside, customer service was impeccable. Very friendly. Everything was clean, girly. They even do like bridal shower and events. The makeup room is spectacular. She really just poured into my face, and she said that you can book online, you can call. As you can see, it came out incredible. I will definitely be back. You could not tell me nothing. They took such good care of me. I highly recommend. Y'all gotta check out the Beauty Bag in Lawrenceville.